welcome, welcome. My name is Dr. Deranged. Welcome to the laboratory of gains, and also the laboratory of endless danger. So it's a real nail biter, if you know what I mean. The lab of endless gains and endless danger, friends. You're all in danger. I need you to listen up. I need you to like and subscribe right now. I have something very serious to tell you. We have a plague going on right now, and it is infecting everyone. It's infected my husband. He's turned into a zombie. I just now have him lurking down here in the laboratory with me. All of my friends, the grounds girls, even Mykie, aka Glam and Gore, who collaborated on this collection, they're all turning into lifeless little cardio-loving zombies, and they're losing all their gains. And I don't want this to be you. But don't you worry, friends. I have searched high and low for the proper antidote for the virus. This won't work though. Let me grab it for you. The antidote is here in these leggings, friends. I've tried it on Jason, but it's a lost cause. But it's not too late for you. The cure for you is gonna be using my secret code, but shh, don't tell anyone. Actually, tell all your friends. Tell all your friends Dr. Deranged sent you. Code Kara, write this down. Code Kara on launch day, the Deadlift collection. You are going to need to buy a pair of these leggings. Listen up, highly suggest the Moto leggings. But Code Kara on the Deadlift launch day is gonna give you the antidote. I have got the cure for you. This is happening at 1 p.m. CST. Do not fear. I will be here for the live launch party 2.5 hours before launch goes live. Moving along, zombie, to answer all your last minute questions on each and every piece that is launching. We're gonna do live try-ons. Johnny Bones Jones, if he survives, may make it. I'm not sure if Jason's even gonna be there, but I have the cure for you, and it is so important that you listen. Deadlift collection, October 12th, 1 p.m. CST. Code Kara is the cure. I'm so tempted to say hello, zombies.
Hello, zombie.
But I kicked out Dr. Deranged. I am here to take over for the review of the Deadlift collection. This is in collaboration with Mykie, aka Glam and Gore. And as you all know, I absolutely love Halloween. I love the Halloween launches, and this one does not disappoint. The color palette on this launch is stunning. We have some neutrals in there for you, white and bone, the return of lipstick red, that pop of red, 2 greens for you, Matcha, Latte, and Siren, some purples, Hushberry, a little more muted, and purple shadow, a little deeper, darker, and then we have Venom returning, cold brew black, and one print in this collection, the Estes print, which was inspired by The Shining. If you watched that movie, that iconic carpet in the Stanley Hotel. This launch is giving me a little bit of sister vibes to 7 Deadly Sins, so it does not disappoint. There are a lot of amazing pieces in this collection we're gonna go through. And if you are new to my reviews or a longtime watcher of my reviews, thank you for being here. Using code Kara when you check out supports me and my family greatly, and it also gets you 10% off all your orders and enters you into my monthly giveaway. I usually do $1,000 monthly giveaway, which means I choose 10 of you to win a $100 gift card to Buffbunny collection. Those don't expire, so you can use that gift card whenever you want, and you can enter my giveaway as many times as you want. So as many times as you order and use code Kara, you will get entered into the giveaway. Or if you are using rewards points, you actually cannot enter an athlete's code. But if you use my personalized link, that will attribute the sale to me, and I still earn commission even though you don't get a discount, but you'll get entered into my giveaway. So all you have to do is send me over a screenshot either using my code, or if you use my link, showing you using my link, include the confirmation number, or you can send it over to me via email at karacoreyfitlife@gmail.com. I know many of you have manifested for me a second collaboration, and I greatly appreciate that. So just a reminder that when you choose to support specific athletes when you shop, that definitely increases the chances of someone getting a collab. So just a reminder out there if you would love to see another Kara Corey collab in the future. Make sure you head on down to the description box. I'm gonna have everything everything linked down there, time codes of each and every piece, my measurements, my sizes. I will also have a link for you to my Discord. That is called the Buffbunny Babes. We are kind of OGs here with the Discord fam. It's an amazing community of women. It's a very supportive, positive place where you can find other like-minded women who will also give you their preferences, their styling tips, and help each other out in the Discord. So make sure you join there because that's usually where I spill any information, updates. I share a lot of photos there that I don't necessarily share over on my Instagram, but be sure you're following me on Instagram as well. That's Karakori Fit Life because I do Q&As over there. You will find all my up close detail flat lay comparisons, color comparisons, etc. That all gets saved in my Instagram highlight for the Deadlift collection. So if you are panic rushing because you're late to the game to shop this launch, it's a really quick place to click through. And I also always run a giveaway over on my Instagram as well. Lastly, if you didn't catch it in the intro, make sure you do set your alarms for the live launch party. It's gonna be epic and we're gonna have a blast going through each and every piece, rapid fire question and answer, trying on each and every piece. And I will share for you additional info as I continue to wear these pieces over the next week, wash testing them several times so I can update you on if anything's changed quality wise, washing wise, fit wise, etc. Sometimes my opinions change or sometimes things grow on me that I didn't just love off a first impression. I also do a $500 giveaway during my live launch party. These giveaways are not in collaboration with Buffbunny Collection. This is Jason and I's personal money that we try to use to give back to you guys to continue to level up and just show our support back to you for supporting us with these launches. So every 15 minutes at the live launch party, someone's going to win a $50 gift card just for being there, just for being in the chat, just to, say thank you so much. So we send those over immediately during the live launch party. So it is the best place to be to not only get your questions answered, but also win a little extra bunny money to shop this launch and not have it hurt the wallet so much. This launch, in addition, does have a new fabric. That is the Poshknit fabric. So I'll go into more detail on that once we get into the section of Poshknit pieces. Cool. That's great, Kara. I will go into more detail as to what Poshknit feels like and performs like, what it's best for once we get to those pieces, because I kind of have different opinions on that fabric based on the piece. So I don't want to be confusing. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But we also have pieces in your tried and true Newbury. They've brought back the Eco Poly fabric, which is your sweat wicking performance fabric that we last saw in the Juicy collection for the holographic set. We also have some Material Girl ribbed fabric coming into this launch and some really cool accessories. So let's dive on into it. Starting off with the Spicy Sports Bra version 2. So if you didn't know, if you aren't a long time customer, this bra originally launched, I want to say around 2019. Don't quote me on that. It originally launched with the Energy fabric. So version 2 is coming back. She is slightly altered if you did have the previous version, but biggest difference, first and foremost, this is our Eco Poly spandex fabric for the collection. It kind of seems to be like it's replacing Elysium, but it is a bit of a different fabric. Nonetheless, this is more of our performance sweat wicking type fabric. I have it here in the black cherry patent, so it's almost reminiscent of the black shimmer we used to see in the Rebel leggings, if you remember that. It's got this nice shimmer to it, so depending on how you move in the light and what lights hit you, it's super flattering, and it can kind of take on a little bit more blackish tones or that like deep kind of black cherry color. So I just think it's really beautiful. The set's also launching in lipstick red as well as black. I was so torn on which one to get, but black cherry just for me meets the fall vibes, so I needed to have it. The sports bra itself is doing a lot for my girls. I feel like it's a very flattering on the chest. It's very sexy, very sultry. It's got the little straps that kind of come down that deep plunge in the middle. And then it's got a shorter band that goes all along the bottom of this sports bra. That's the biggest change from the OG version. Those little straps came all the way down and it was a little bit of a longer line sports bra. This one is a better fit in my opinion in terms of the cup coverage and just the overall fit in the chest. I'm not swimming in it. There's nice cup coverage, so this one will work for my larger chested ladies too. Granted, you're gonna have a little bit more on display, so it definitely depends what you're comfortable with. For me, I'm like, the more lift and on display, the better my confidence. So bring it on, baby. Take me to Titty City is always the goal. The nice thing about this sports bra, when we go to the backside, it is just a crisscross smaller strap on the back. It does have adjusters, so you can really adjust this one to stay in place how you need it to. Larger chested ladies, I still find this true to size, and I think you will as well if you did want to try this one out. Some have concerns with these straps. Are they going to hurt? Are they too tight? They're dainty. These are elasticized. They're very stretchy. I personally find them very comfortable. The bra itself is listed as a light support, but quite honestly, I find it more of a true medium support. I'm smaller chested, so things are naturally always going to be a higher support level for me on its own. But when I give you all reviews, I am always speaking to my entire audience, who I understand is all different shapes and sizes. So I'm always going to give you sizing based on different chest sizes, different body types. So even for my larger chested ladies, I think you're going to find this one true to size. The only caveat to this bra, I will say, that bottom band being a little bit shorter, it is stretchy. It's a little bit tighter right there, which for me is why I feel like this provides a bit more support. I did take this out for a run because it is the only bra in the collection that's listed for performance and swat wicking. I ran for about 45 minutes, which for me, I don't consider an extended period of time. Compared to how long and far I've ran before. I did get sweaty in this, and I will say that bottom spot here did leave me with a little chafing. I was quite surprised. I don't get a ton of chafing typically in eco poly fabric, so I'm not sure if it's just the way the fabric is on the bottom of that band, but I just want to note that I try to be very honest and picky with everything so that you guys can get the most bang for your buck and have no surprises when you shop. This one did just chafe me a little bit, so for that reason, I probably won't grab this one to run in as much anymore, but it is still a beautiful bra. I'll probably keep this one more for lifting. If you're unfamiliar with Eco Poly, real quick, this one is the same exact fabric that launched in the Juicy collection when we saw the holographic pink set that came in the halter bra and the shorts. So that is the same exact fabric. The Moto Pocket Leggings. I think you're either going to love or hate these because I already got a glimpse from some of you in my unboxing that you're either just not into the Moto look anymore, and then others are a must-have. So I don't know that I'm going to convince you otherwise if you just don't like the appearance of a Moto legging. Me personally, I'm still vibing with Moto leggings, and if you weren't sure, these were actually being worked on for 7 Deadly Sins, but they weren't coming out right, so we just had to scrap them. But I was obviously very excited to see that they perfected these and that they came out with this launch. So also in the Eco Poly fabric, we have a no front seam. All leggings in this launch are a 26-inch inseam. That seems to be pretty standard for the leggings. The top I really like. So we have no front seam. No, excuse me. The top is seamless, but as we've seen in past versions, there is a small area on the backside that does have a stitched top seam. I know a lot of people don't love a top seam all the way around. I personally really do because I think it's great for performance. It helps it stay in place. So I think the team has kind of met consumers in the middle with not having that full top seam, but just adding a little bit in the back allows the fabric to stay in place better without feeling overly tight in the waist and still helping to support the legging to stay in place. I think it does the trick. I personally don't mind if it went all the way around, but even with that small top seam in the back, it did help them stay in place for my run. I did not feel these move or budge whatsoever. So these are going to be your best for running and performance. I also think they are just a sexy legging that you can wear for a lifestyle, or if you go with the red patent leather one, that would easily dress up a Halloween costume if you want it to be like Electra or a devil, just something with that kind of shiny patent leather look, I think will be just an easy outfit to style into fun Halloween looks too. What's nice about these is they are an actual pocket legging. So that side pocket where the Moto first is, you have a nice amount of space in there. I can fit my phone in this pocket, which the contour pocket leggings I cannot. So I appreciate that pocket space. And then down towards the bottom, you do have that extra section of that Moto looking material. The back side of these, just so flattering in my opinion. Anytime you get this holographic shiny look, I think it enhances the bod, it enhances the glutes, it just makes everything look a bit more snatched in my opinion. Just a basic V glue over your booty, nothing special going on back here. Very simple silicone branding across the board this launch, which I really love. The amazing thing with any of the 3 colors of Moto leggings you're gonna get, they're not gonna show any cellulite, they're not gonna shear out whatsoever, you're not gonna be able to see a tattoo or birthmark under there. They just snatch you in and they're great for coverage. I also like with those Moto pockets being on the side, you can kind of almost see them from the back side, or if you're someone who really wants to look like you have muscular quads, it adds that little bit of texture to your legs and the leggings that I just think they add something more. I think these are my favorite pair of leggings in the entire collection on me personally, and I will probably wear them the most for the gym and outside the gym for lifestyle looks. In terms of sizing, many of you have asked me if I think the sizing of these is the same for Elysium. I have always sized an extra small for both Elysium and the Eco Poly fabric that they're now doing. I think the Eco Poly fabric is slightly less compressive than what we saw with Elysium. I think that's partially why they've moved more to the Eco Poly fabric. So if you were someone that sized up in Elysium, I don't think you need to in these leggings. I don't care what size you are, whether you're double extra small or triple extra large. I do feel like these leggings are true to size. They do lay very nice on the waist. They're not overly tight, overly snatched, even with that top seam on the backside. So I really think you would enjoy these in your true to size for what you wear in Newbury fabric. Additionally, I plan on doing a styling video. Let me know down in the comments right now if you would be interested or if you would find that helpful. I've done them in the past before for YouTube where I just style a bunch of looks because I feel like this launch lends itself to more lifestyle looks than it does gym clothing, just in my opinion. So if that would be helpful for you to do a whole styling video, let a hoe know down in the comments. I think this is my favorite sports bra of the entire collection. This is the ribbed notch sports bra. This is in Material Girl ribbed fabric. So if you've worn anything Material Girl before, same fabric, same fine ribbed material that still has a very nice stretch to it, a very sleek, soft feeling. This sports bra reminds me of one of the swimsuit tops that Buffbunny did when they were still doing the swim collection. And I love the notch detail on top. I just think it's really flattering. And they did put in that little dip there, that V, there's some boning in it. So it actually maintains its structure. Whereas I think it was from the Grounds Buffbunny collection, they came out with that seamless ribbed notch top. I can't remember the name now. They're getting tough to remember, you guys, but there wasn't any structure in there. So the little V would kind of move around. So I love this detail that they added the boning in there. It doesn't make it uncomfortable. You can't really feel that there's boning in there, but it does help the fabric just maintain that integrity of how it's supposed to look. I got this in the color Venom. I believe she's also launching in black and cold brew. I absolutely love Venom. It's an OG color. That's nice to see this color come back around. The backside of this is more of a short line sports bra, is similar to the spicy sports bra in that it's just a crisscross, smaller, thin strap, but it is adjustable. So you can adjust this one as well to your preferred fit. Love seeing that there's more adjustability with sports bras across the board. Yes, the strap is dainty. It's soft. However, it's so comfortable. I honestly think this is the most comfortable sports bra in the entire collection, at least from the ones that I received to review. I literally wore test this for 24 hours. I wore it to the gym, stayed in it all day, and I was like, oh, what the heck, let's just sleep in it because I'm a gross lady like that. So I did do that and I had no issues, no pain. This one, you forget you're wearing it. And those are my favorite sports bras, when you almost don't remember you're wearing one. It's listed as light to medium support. I think that's accurate. This probably isn't a bra I would go running in per se, but she will keep you locked in for any of your workouts. I find it true to size. With that adjustability on the backside, you do have nice cup coverage in it. You'll notice we aren't reaching titty city here in this bra, but it gives like a nice little lift. However, I do think this one will be true to size for many of you. There's good coverage covering into the armpit. Nothing rubs or chafes for me with the Material Girl ribbed, but to be safe, this is not one I run in for that reason, because I think over time with your arms moving, you could get some chafing. So for that reason, I do use this one more for lifting, and I think it's perfect. It's so flattering and I love it. So paired with that bra, we have the ribbed cross waist leggings, also in Material Girl ribbed fabric. This is the first time we're getting a cross waist and the Material Girl ribbed fabric. I know from prior, the Material Girl ribbed flares that came out in 7 Deadly Sins, they initially were super tight in the waist, and then they ended up loosening them up when they relaunched them. So I was nervous to see how the fit was going to be on these, but they were perfect in the waist. They're not too overly compressive in the waist, and that's important because the whole purpose of a cross waist is to really kind of snatch your waist and show off your waist. Now, it's maybe not going to have that effect for everyone. I think it depends on your torso length and just your torso in general. I do have a longer torso for reference. These leggings for me, I feel sit like mid to low rise almost. I don't know what you want to call them. And I think that's more so because I do have a long torso. So for me with these leggings, I do have my belly button showing. I can't really hike them up any further, or else that will definitely be causing me camel toe, because I have a longer torso and a longer butt, but shorter legs. So this is why different athletes all have different opinions on how stuff fits us. It really depends on our own personal anatomy. So keep that in mind. But for these, I actually didn't mind them sitting where they did right at my belly button. I felt like they were still very flattering. The waistband wasn't too tight. I will say you do get some movement with these though, because they are so stretchy. They have a tendency to just roll and kind of move down a bit. So I did notice while I was working out, I wore these for leg day. I did have to kind of pull them up quite a bit. But even though I had to pull them up quite a bit, I would not suggest sizing down on these, because I think you won't love the fit. The rise of these is an 8-inch rise, so I didn't notice a ton of camel toe in these, but if I hiked them up too much, I definitely probably would get camel toe. But overall, I was pretty impressed with the fit. You just need to keep in mind, these are a pair you may find yourself fussing with a little bit when you're in the gym. Does that matter to you or not? Doesn't necessarily bother me, but I know for some of you that may impact whether you'd want to buy them or not. I love the simple design of these leggings. So on the back side, you just have the V glute going on over the back, and nothing else too much going on back there. I find them very flattering. I also recommend these for anyone who needs to hide cellulite and wants to make sure their leggings are shear proof. These are going to do the job for you. You're not going to be able to see any cellulite under Material Girl ribbed, even in the Venom, or if you go with the black. They're just one of the top recommended leggings I go for. So if you really like a cross waist look, I think you will like these. I would say these are more of a medium compression legging. They're not quite as compressive as the Moto legging, but they're a bit more compressive than, say, going with a Newbury or Poshknit fabric. The Empire sports bra, I feel like, is another polarizing sports bra so far from what I've seen from y'all's feedback and athletes, a little bit mixed across the board. This is a Newbury item. So if you love Newbury, it's that soft double brushed fabric. It's a combo of nylon and spandex. It's really nice. It's not sweat wicking by any means, but it's just so super comfortable, which is why this fabric still is a customer favorite. This one on first impression reminded me of the Ivy Wrap sports bra that came out in No Filter. Kind of had a little more ruching in the front. This one does have these pleats of fabric that come on the front of it. And if you dip it down, you'll notice that it does have a soft V look to it. So you can kind of play around and move those pleats, I learned from the design team, kind of in the way that you prefer. But the one thing I'll say is I did that and then did my workout and I felt like it moved instantly. So I think you can move it and get an appearance that you like, but ultimately I feel like the pleats do tend to move back up where it's just that straight across look. So I don't know from a design perspective if there's something different they could do there to actually make them stay in place, or if it's user error on my end. Either way, I actually like this bra on myself more than I thought I was going to. Looking at it in the PDF, I almost didn't get it because I didn't think I'd like it, but I wanted something in the Hushberry color because that's one of our brand new colors. And then when I put it on, I think that was one of the first items Jason was like, I like that. That's cool. It reminds me of the mummy, which I like that look. So I think it depends if you look at it and you like the mummy vibes or you don't. I've gotten mixed feedback whether y'all like that look or not. I really like it. Is it doing anything for my chest size in terms of pushing me up or showing anything off? Not really, but it's a very comfortable sports bra and the look is very cool. It's a different design we haven't seen before. Is it a top pick? Probably not my number one pick, but I think this looks better on larger chest sizes versus smaller chest sizes, but I don't think it looks bad on me. Billy Bob, how do you think it looks on me? Do you like it on me? Tell the audience. Billy Bob likes it. So shorter line sports bra on the back side, very similar to everything we've seen thus far, crisscross straps that are adjustable. So it is a bit of a short line, no nonsense sports bra that I think you'll get medium support out of. Another notation on this is if you do wear a shirt over this, something a little more form fitting, you will see that rouging through the shirt. Probably not as much with a pump cover, but we can test that out at the live launch party. So make sure you join the live launch party. That will be on October 12th, 2.5 hours before launch goes live, where we wear, test everything all over again. I give you all my feedback, any updated thoughts, and we do giveaways for $50 every 15 minutes. So make sure you're there. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the Empire sports bra. This one is true to size in my opinion as well. I can't remember if I said that yet or not, but definitely true to size. I feel like we have nice representation here of the sports bras for all chest sizes, and really everything's kind of true to size in my opinion. Matching that, we have the return of the contour pocket leggings, and I also got those in Hushberry. So these we first saw with the naked collection, and then in Juicy, just recently they launched just the contour leggings without the pockets. So we now have them back with the pockets. I personally really like these leggings. I think I said I like them more than Legacy because you guys know I'm not a huge Legacy fan. The only thing I'll say is these pockets are very small. They're not as functional for me personally. I can't fit my Galaxy Ultra in here. I can fit the tippity top of it, but it's almost like a V-shaped pocket, at least on the extra small. Some of y'all told me as sizes go up, the pockets obviously get a bit bigger, but for me, I wear an extra small, so I just want to throw it out there. If you're interested in these to fit your phone in the pocket, you could potentially struggle with that. So just a note on that. These are Nubri fabric, that's soft, double brush, and there is no front seam. What differentiates these a bit is they did these seams that kind of come up the waistband to give more of an hourglass effect. And you do have a seam that runs down the side and along the front of the leg. On the backside, silicone branding and a V seam over the glutes. These are a lighter compression to me, so Nubri has just felt so soft the past year, so soft and stretchy. Not so much so that I would want to size down, but more so I mention it because if you are someone looking for lower tummy support and compression, these ain't gonna do it for you. They're not gonna compress anything, which again, just depends what you're looking for. Are you looking to be compressed, or do you just want something to lightly rest on your stomach so you're nice and comfortable? Up to you. I think these are so super comfortable. I do think they're a very flattering legging, 26-inch inseam on them, so I always have a little extra room at the bottom of the legging. Those are great for lifting and yoga, whatever you want to do, kind of light activities. I personally stay away from Nubri for anything very sweaty, which for me is running and any cardio activities. In terms of cellulite coverage, squat proof, all the good things. Honestly, Newbury does a great job even in lighter colors, which this is a lighter-ish color, but not too light. So I think you'll be pleased. You can barely see the sticker through it, and that's only in the deep squat position. Standing, you can't see anything. So I think you'll be pleased with the lack of sheerness and the cellulite coverage that you will get in these leggings. Also, just for reference, with the rise measurements for extra small for all the leggings I'm wearing, the Moto leggings were 8 inches. The Contour Pocket leggings for extra small have a 9-inch rise on them. So for that reason, I don't get any camel toe. The Contour leggings that launched in Juicy collection, those had like an 8-inch rise. So I didn't get camel toe in those either, but just to note, if you got one and you get this one, it may potentially sit a little bit higher on your waist. Not ultra high rise, but truly a high rise legging. Now let's talk about our Poshknit fabric items. Real quick rundown for Poshknit, it's 75% nylon, 30% spandex, so a slight variation from Newbury. However, it feels quite different. She has like a soft suede feel to it. So there's a 4-way stretch, medium compression, double brushed, special sweat wicking yarn. I have not tested that out yet, and an antibacterial yarn in it too. These are a legging that are supposed to just elevate your comfort and style, and yes, it has a double brush hand feel, velvety touch, reminiscent of suede, elevates the fabric to a new level of luxury. I'd have to agree with that. It definitely feels very different than any other fabric we have. So when you say, Kara, what fabric does it compare to? It's easy to compare to our top sellers, which are Newbury and Butter, but it's just a very different fabric, quite honestly. I find it more compressive than Newbury, way more compressive than Butter. I really enjoy this fabric, and I hope this fabric doesn't replace anything we currently have, because I feel like there's utility to have Butter, Newbury, and Poshknit. So I hope we continue to see a variety of fabrics, and it's just really cool to see more fabrics come out. The first item we have in Poshknit is the Poshknit Twist Halter. We originally saw this twist halter in the Juicy collection, and we now have it in the Poshknit fabric. I'm wearing it in the purple shadow color, which hands down favorite color in the launch. I'm obsessed with it. And you're also seeing it in our print of the launch, which is the Estes print, which is a combo of cold brew and black. So nice mix and matching you can do there with any cold brew or black in your collection. There's no real changes to this twist halter compared to the Juicy collection, with the exception of the change in the fabric. In hindsight, if you watched my Juicy review, you'll remember I mentioned having some neck issues with this halter in particular. I didn't really think about that when I placed my order. I maybe should have sized up to mitigate that, because I did have that issue with this halter. So I believe in behind the design, they said they shortened the strap on this, which does wonders for my girls. I mean, they are pushed right up there, squeezed in, getting a nice little Poshknit hug, but my neck was dying. So I did wear this to the gym, worked out in it, got home, so probably wore it a total of 2 hours, and I had to rip this baby off my neck. It was just too tight. It was causing me pain. And it is listed as ITBC bra, but honestly, I'm an A cup. And if you're like me, I think you're going to have the same issue. So it depends. Are you okay with having a little neck pain for the zhuzh of the titties? Or do you want to size up? Many athletes sized up and found it to fit more comfortably. So for that reason, I'm going to generally say I think many of you will prefer this bra sizing up. I may order this one in the black and white combo. So I think when I do, I'll go with a size small so that I have a better reference point moving forward how to help you all size. I always love the twist bras though, but knowing that it hurts my neck, I probably won't grab it as much. But it's just got that knot twist feature in the front that we saw before, and on the back side, nice and open, which just makes it a really stunning bra for back day to show off all your gains. I find this one pretty medium support. Again, this fabric is a bit more compressive, so I feel pretty supported in it. And the cup coverage is really good too. So even if you're, MTC or BTC, I think you'll still possibly like this one. I know many of the athletes said this one was pretty high support for being a twist bra and being a halter. So I think part of that is due to the Poshknit fabric just being a bit more compressive and kind of holding you in place a bit more securely. So if there's a twist bra you may want to try out, I think this is a great option. We have lots of nice colors to choose from. I would just size up or don't say I didn't warn ya on the neck pain. If y'all do enjoy all the detail I go through, all the set design, the intros that Jason and I do here, don't forget to use code Kara on launch day. That does support me with the brand Iron Commission, and you will get 10% off your order. It also just lets the team know that you really appreciate what I do, you want to keep seeing me work with the brand, and you're in the Corey crew. Now to talk about the Poshknit Scrunch Legging. To first address the elephant in the room, I mentioned this in my Discord, but I really wish they wouldn't have used the word scrunch in naming the Poshknit leggings and the shorts, because they truly just aren't a scrunch legging. And I think many of you, if you're looking for a scrunch, you'll be disappointed in these, that they are not a scrunch legging. So I hope the team reconsiders maybe just naming them the Poshknit legging. That way they have room to improve in the future and maybe add a scrunch in there, and then that would make more sense to me. All right, getting into the actual legging though, purple shadow, absolutely stunning. These remind me the most of a Rosa legging, right? They are just very simple, soft V seam on the front. There's no side seams. The only back seam is the glute V. So to me, most reminiscent of a Rosa legging in terms of silhouette. In terms of the actual rise on these leggings, they are more of a true high rise. They sit right above my belly button, whereas a Rosa legging is ultra high rise. So that one will fit a bit higher on your waist. But if you are someone like myself who's been missing the Rosa leggings, I would say grab yourself a pair of the Poshknit Scrunch Legging, because to me they're most similar to Rosa in terms of the fit and the feel. I think you'll love the suede feel of these leggings. I do have some up close shots over on my Instagram. On the inside of these leggings, you will find an elasticized back rise here. So if you've ever purchased the Dream Heather leggings, it's that same little band there. So that's why I'm saying they're not scrunch, but there is an elasticized band. The point of that is to kind of more easily tuck that into your glutes if you want to kind of have a nice glute separation. For me personally, that band itself is quite long, even though I consider myself, I'm learning that I have a longer ass. Like, I feel like that band is too long. Number one, it does not stay tucked into my glutes. I don't know why, but I legit can't get any glute separation. I don't know. So I just don't want you to get your hopes up on having like your cheeks just looking phenomenal. Not to say my booty looks bad in these, but I just don't want you to get your hopes up for what these are going to do for your booty. I think you'd be looking more for like a butter aggressive scrunch legging if you really want that cheek separation, or like a miracle legging. But so I didn't really find any purpose in that. I couldn't really get it to separate my cheeks in the way that the Dream Heather leggings do. But it doesn't take away from the fact that I really liked these leggings, all right? So the waistband sat very nicely on me. I like the placement of the high rise on me. I did not get any camel toe on these with the rise of these leggings. I also paired them with the matching Scrunch Socks, if you will. There's a 3-pack coming out of Scrunch Socks that come in purple, black, and white. So I paired those with the leggings just so you could kind of see how they look together. Very comfortable pair of leggings. All in all, I really like the Poshknit. For me, it's not my number one fabric, but it's brand new, so I do hope we continue to see more of it. And I think many of you are going to really enjoy how luxury these leggings feel. I kid you not, everything in Poshknit is just so a luxe feeling. These didn't feel super compressive to me compared to the shorts and the bodysuit we'll get into. These felt nice and stretchy, like I had so much room to just stretch them out. Definitely true to size. Whatever you wear in Rosa leggings or Legacy leggings is how I would tell you to size for your Poshknit Scrunch legging. Next, we have the Poshknit Scrunch shorts in 7 inches. I'm not going to beat a dead horse. I feel the same way about the scrunch in the shorts as I do in the leggings. They're the same exact situation, so just keep that in mind. These for me fit like a true 7-inch short. Like I said, I can't tuck it into the glutes, so I don't really lose any inseam length, so they are a true 7 inches, at least on me. I personally prefer a shorter inseam in terms of how it looks on me. A 4-inch just looks much better on my short legs. However, I do love a 7-inch for running and biking because they just stay in place. The other great thing is this fabric being a bit more compressive than a Newbury fabric. I just feel like they would be better for running. I'm gonna test them out today. I haven't ran in them yet, so I will report back at the live launch party or post about it on my IG stories as well. But a very simple design. I have them in black. They're also coming in purple shadow. Reminds me of a Rosa short, but they fit nothing like a Rosa short. With the waistband, it's not too overly tight. The rise on it is perfect for me. I don't get camel toe. I feel like in the short itself, I do get a slight squeezing in the thighs, which I don't normally get with the Newbury fabric, which is why I feel like those are definitely more compressive, which can be great because I think it's really going to help hide any cellulite. There's definitely going to be no sheerness in either colors of those shorts. In terms of sizing on those shorts, I do find them true to size. However, if you are someone that doesn't want them to be overly squeezy in the thighs or the waist, I would say if in between, size up on the shorts because they just fit a little tighter. Now, is that because I have the black pair and we know different color fabrics pull a little bit differently and black tends to be the tightest fit? I'm not sure because I don't have the purple ones, but I do feel like if you're in between and sometimes you like to size up on shorts, same is true for the Poshknit. The team really did just say, we're adding in a new fabric and we are going all in on it. Like they did not hold back with all these Poshknit pieces. So we have our next Poshknit, which is this dress. It is called the Micro Poshknit Hourglass dress. So I got her in Venom and it's also available in black. I was so torn on which color to get, but ultimately went with Venom for my fall situation. This dress reminds me mostly in terms of like looking at the silhouette, a bit like the bend and snap dress that we saw from the No Filter collection that Catherine did. It's got like some of those similar seams that run through the body of the dress. It's a little bit of a fit and flare situation, right? So it kind of hugs the top of the torso and then flares out a little bit in the skirt portion. This dress, I guess, was inspired by Wednesday Addams, but I guess... yeah, I wouldn't have known that had they not have said that. I wasn't getting Wednesday Adam vibes, but I like the overall body of this dress. Let's talk about the sleeves first. You have like a squarish neckline up top. She is a long sleeve and it's got the bell sleeve on the bottom that additionally has a slit in it. I think the sleeves are throwing me. I mentioned this in my Discord that I couldn't tell what was off about it, that I couldn't say I just absolutely loved this dress on me, but I think the sleeves are a little too long for me personally. I think the length of the dress is perfect. I love the way it fits everywhere. And then the sleeves just seem too long, which to me makes me look a little, I don't know if I feel like I look sloppy in it or just look like the dress doesn't fit me perfect. So for that reason, it's a like, not a love. And it could just be my arm length, but I just find the arms exceptionally long and I don't like that. I wish they were kind of shortened up a bit. Just me being picky and giving my personal preference there. Otherwise, I think the dress is beautiful. On the backside, you have this piece of fabric that goes across the top with a little square opening on the back as well. Silicone branding. What you guys are going to love about this dress is that there are shorts underneath it. Not only are there shorts, but their shorts have pockets on them, so you can actually utilize those shorts. You have a pocket on each side of the shorts. There's no front seam on the shorts. Not sure if that matters to you. But the other cool thing, and you'll see me kind of looking like I'm gonna flash y'all is that they've got it where it's cut out. So if you go to the bathroom, you can simply kind of pull these down and go to the bathroom without having to take the entire dress off. So I think that's a really cool feature to keep it as an activewear dress. I almost like would have been fine with no shorts underneath it at all and just having it a Poshknit dress, but this is an activewear brand, right? So they're trying to make it as functional as possible. I think I would never wear this for anything too active though, because it looks a little more dressy to me. I also showed you just bending over a couple times so you could get a feel for how much is on display. When I bend over in this, you really can't even see the shorts. Keeping in mind, I chose the shorter length. I've got the micro length on the dress. It is a 29-inch listed from the PDF. In each size you go up the inch, it'll increase about 1 inch in terms of the length of the dress. So in terms of sizing down on this to kind of mitigate the arms looking too big for me, I don't know. I feel like the fit wouldn't be right if I sized down again. I think the arms themselves are pretty fitted, and I don't like my triceps to be too overly tight. If arms are too tight, I tend to not want to wear stuff. So for that reason, I do still think the dress is true to size. I personally prefer that micro length, but you have two options there for length. So you can also go with the regular length on that dress, which for the extra small would be 32 inches. So you'll gain 3 more inches in length if you go up to the regular length. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments if you love how that dress looks on me or if you feel like the fit is just not perfect on me. I'm still gonna wear it, don't get me wrong, but for that reason, I just feel like I can't list it as a top pick because I just feel like something's a little off with the arms. But maybe it's me. Maybe I have really short arms and I just didn't know it. I've never really measured my wingspan. Maybe I should measure it and find out. Now let's talk about our last Poshknit item, which is the Poshknit wrap bodysuit, which clearly if you follow me, I cannot stop wearing this particular bodysuit, the black and white, which just screams Mykie and Glam and Gore. When I saw this one, I had to have it. She always wears the wig that's half and half, or she used to at least. So it just screams Mykie to me. And I wanted a little piece of her coolness. You know what I mean? So the black and white is just something I personally would not pass on because I don't think we'll ever see it again. Let's talk about the bodysuit. You're going to see me wearing it in all black. You're also going to see me wearing it in the black and white version. The black and white version, I am wearing a bra with it. The black one, no bra. So I just wanted to show you the difference in zhuzh and lift that you can get in the bodysuit. Plus, you can wear a bra with it, which I think is nice. This bodysuit does not have any bust pads in there. It does have an opening and insert for you to pop in your own bust pads if you so desire. Why they don't include bust pads, I'm not really sure. I am a big cakes lover now, so I use those inserts quite a bit to just slap on myself and go about my day. So highly recommend those if you need a pair. You can rewear them a ton. This bodysuit has the front wrap detail. So this front spot here, it opens up from each other. So just keep that in mind. But I think that wrap does help push the girls up to Titty City, which is why I'm obsessed with it. The Poshknit fabric itself, this set feels very compressive to me, even more so. Like the leggings feel the least compressive. The shorts are more compressive. The bodysuit, she's compressive. I think this is a tighter fit, and I'm gauging that by how the shorts fit me. So the shorts are a 6-inch inseam, and I don't think my body's changed much, but I'm definitely having quite a bit of pudging coming out from the shorts, which I don't really care. I wouldn't size any differently for that reason. I wouldn't size up or anything like that, but I just mention it for you all to be aware of, that I do definitely get pudging around the bottom of the shorts on these, like on this bodysuit. I like the length. I like the 6 inches when it comes to a bodysuit. I find it more comfortable than 4 inches. The arms, let's talk about those. They're pretty tight. They are pretty tight. I don't have a ton of room in the arms to kind of move around. So I think all in all, if you're in between sizes on this bodysuit, I would size up because she's compressive, she's tight. Stay with your true to size if you want to be snatched in. The stomach section, it does have this little cutout, so you are going to see just a tiny little bit of your stomach, but I don't think, regardless of your body size or how you like your stomach, that you should be worried about that. It's just a little peekaboo of the belly, which I think is cute. It adds a little separation from top and bottom. The shorts themselves, like I said, compressive in the thighs. The stomach itself, though, isn't overly compressive. Like, there's a lot of stretch in the stomach itself. So if you are bloated or you're self-conscious of your lower stomach, I also don't think that this one's gonna disguise a lower belly. So if that's an area of concern for you, all in all, I love the bodysuit though. I love it. I am loving the long sleeve bodysuits lately. I think I prefer this one over the one that just came out in the Grounds collab. This is just my favorite. It's so beautiful. It's also coming in purple shadow, so definitely up there with one of my top picks, but I'll give you all my top picks at the end. I just literally, out of this whole collection, I can't stop wearing this bodysuit. You'll also see me wear one of the scrunchies. So scrunchies are launching in Poshknit as well. I think I like Poshknit scrunchies way better than Newbury, but they did the little black and white scrunchie. So you saw me kind of wear it up in a ponytail just to give you an idea. Just the whole black and white vibes I think are so cool. Definitely coming with me to Halloween Horror Nights. I think this whole collection is, to be honest with you. Last time I was down in Houston, I hung out with Heidi. She had given me just a little sneak peek, and she had told me if there's one thing you're going to pick off this collection, you have to get the fur coat, which I was like, girl, please, I am definitely getting the fur coat. She was not kidding though. The Cruella free faux fur coat. Did I say that right? Cruella free faux fur coat. The Cruella free faux fur coat. I got this in black. The fawn color is absolutely stunning, but I felt like black was just going to kind of wear with these outfits a little bit better for styling purposes. Holy luxury on this fur coat. This is definitely going to be one of the higher ticket items from this launch, and I do live in a chilly seasonal area, so I personally will get a ton of use out of this coat. The fur on it is so luxurious, so high quality. I love that they did this chevron design. I don't know if it's coming across in the footage. It probably will in Jason's footage, but it's just so stunning. There is a functional hood on it. You have the zipper, 2 functional pockets, and the fit of it overall is a relaxed, oversized fit. The sleeves are intended to be a bit more of a drop sleeve, or a batwing sleeve, I like to call it. So it does kind of bell down a bit in the middle. I need your help on this one because I personally feel like I was torn with sizing down to an extra small. I'm so petite up top. A lot of times I like sizing down because I don't like to be swallowed whole by jackets. I feel like I lose myself in them. So let me know if I was to order the fawn, if I should size down to an extra small. I feel like the length of the arms, I'd still have enough length there and it wouldn't be too tight if I size down. Curious your thoughts though. In terms of me helping you size, I think this is going to come down to your own personal preference. If you like more of a relaxed, oversized fit, or you want a little bit of a more normal fit. This is a coat that you're still going to have tons of room underneath it. I realize I only showed you me wearing it with the bodysuit, but if I do a styling video, I'll show you different outfits in it. But there's plenty of room in here. I could fit a whole hoodie and other shirts underneath this. So don't be worried how much you can fit under this. Wow, I feel like a freaking badass wearing this coat. It's definitely like a little bit Macklemore vibes. You know what I'm saying? That Macklemore video. Definitely in the fawn coat, but Cruella for sure. I love that movie. And it's just giving bougie. It's giving luxury. It's It's also giving warmth. I am always cold in my house, and I have been throwing this on anytime I'm cold, and it has warmed me up so good. So on the inside, you do have the fur, but you also have that silky inner liner. So she's just so comfortable and beautiful. Is this a need for you? That's gonna be up to you. This is definitely one of my favorites. It was one of the pieces I was most excited about, but I'm a hoe for a good Buffbunny collection jacket. If you recall the one that came out with Off the Grid, it had that like Sherpa layer and then the silk to it. If you like that one, I think you'll definitely love this one. And it's just such a fun styling piece, so I'm excited to show you guys how to style this more. But I absolutely adore it. It does hit right at your waist. So for me, it covers my belly button and it sits right at my hip bones. So I think you can pair it with a lot of different outfits, different styles, dresses, jeans, leggings, whatever you want. It's really going to elevate your outfit. You don't really need to do much else in terms of styling. If you're going to throw on a piece like this, it's pretty much your statement piece. We have one butter item launching in this collection, and that is the butter square neck crop. I got it in the brand new color Siren, which is just this beautiful green color. Don't forget, color comparisons are over on my Instagram, the Deadlift highlight. You can see all of those there. This is just a beautiful top. I love the butter tops that they've come out with. The little butter crop top, the butter long sleeve, and now we have this one that's truly like no sleeves on it. There is no bust pad in here, and there's no built-in shelf bra. It is double line though, so you're seeing me wear it without any bra underneath it. For me, this is a top that I'll wear those little cakes inserts that I talked about before, those little stickums that you just add to your boobs. But as an ITBC girl, I can get away with wearing these tops with nothing underneath if I want. It's got that squarish neckline, and I find that these just like a really flattering top, especially if you want to show off your arms because your entire arm is on display. So a little bit of chest, a lot of arm. The length of this, while it's listed as a crop, it's pretty meet and greet. So you're seeing me wear it with cargo pants. You could definitely pair this with high-waisted leggings and you're not going to show any of your stomach. So depending on what pants you pair it with will dictate how much of your stomach you show, but you really can't see much. So I'm glad they brought the length down a little bit, so it is more of that meet and greet. This to me is more of a lifestyle top. It's listed as light support, but not something I personally would wear to the gym. I think I'd get too sweaty in it, so I'll keep this more for lifestyle. But if in between sizes, I would size up. I think these are true to size, but just in general, if you want a little extra room, it is a snug fitted top. It's not going to have any extra room to move in it. It's truly meant to be fitted. So if you'd be more comfortable with a little more room, you definitely could size up. But I like these true to size. This to me is just a very staple classic top. I definitely plan on grabbing a couple more colors in this top because any of the butter tops that have come out, they're always on rotation for me anytime I travel or I'm trying to just put simple outfits together. It's just a no-brainer for me to grab these types of tops. These possibly may be my number one item out of this entire collection. It's a little bit hard to choose, but they're definitely up there. We have a brand new cargo pant. These are the Curvy Stretch cargo pant, and they are incredible. So I got my extra small in the Matcha Latte color, and when I tried them on, I felt like they were a little big on me, and the team was so nice to quickly send me over an extra small so I could compare for you. I really felt like it would be helpful for you guys to be able to see the difference in sizing between the two sizes. So the cargo pant itself, if you've worn the overalls, whether the shorts or the full length, it's that same feeling, that very stretchy cotton spandex type feel for a pant. So very different than what we saw from the adventure cargos that came out this summer, which were more so of a parachute pant, but these are totally different, which is why I didn't even pull those in to compare for you in this review. Lots of details to talk about on these cargo pants. They perfected these. So the main similarity to the parachute pant, if you did get them, is that they do have this little side button pocket over here that you can open and close. You can put your hand in there, your keys in there, your wallet. It has a good amount of space. And then down on the side, we actually have a full functional giant cargo pocket that fits my giant phone. You can put a ton of stuff in there and you can't really feel it. That's the nice thing about cargo pants. What is super cool about these, up here on the top, I'm so glad they did this. We have this adjustable strap at the waist on both sides of your waist. This is incredible. This is where you can't really go wrong with what size you choose, okay? Because even though you have the button in the zipper, that additional side strap allows you to kind of dictate how tight you want the pants to fit you, number one. And two, it helps with placement. So if you want them to sit higher rise, lower rise, you can use this strap to either loosen or tighten based on your preferred fit. So it's really cool because they're very customizable, which is nice because some days we want them a little less tight fitting depending on how we're feeling or that time of the month. Am I right, ladies? So it gives you that versatility there, which I love. Down towards the feet, the ankles, we have a little draw cord here. The draw cord here you can use to kind of obviously twist it up, tie it up, hike these up a bit higher depending on what shoes you're wearing with them. I'm showing you wearing them just like fully loose. I like the look of that better, but I did go hiking in these pants. Like I actually went for a hike in them, and in effort to not be stepping on them or having them drag, I tied up that draw cord to kind of pull the pants up a little bit more so that they weren't dragging in the dirt. Worked wonders. They're so functional for hiking, very comfortable. They're not overly heavy, so they worked wonders for me. If you are someone that wants to buy these for hiking or just for lifestyle, so comfortable. Moving into the back side, you do have two pockets over the glutes. You'll notice on the inside, I double checked with the team, you do have some seams in there to just cut through. I couldn't really fully put my hands in the pockets because I didn't realize that yet. So you just gotta slice through those seams, and then you have two fully functional butt pockets. Thank you, design, for adding butt pockets to these, because I feel like when there are no pockets on my butt doesn't look as cute, all right? And I feel like adding those pockets on, these give me more shape. I feel like I look better in these than I do compared to the adventure cargos that came out. All right, in terms of sizing, the bone color is the extra small. The Matcha Latte is the extra small. What fit do you like better on me? Throw that down in the comments. I honestly don't know if I can decide. What happens when you size down one? I noticed immediately in the waist, in the lower stomach area, that was a little snugger. Not too tight though, don't get me wrong, not too tight, but it was more fitted through the stomach, more fitted through the thighs and the glutes. So I liked it for that reason, because I feel like it showed my shape a little bit more. It showed off my butt a little bit more. It made me look a little curvier. Whereas in the regular extra small, I have more comfort in these with more room in the thighs and the butt, but I do lose a bit of my shape. I like both and I will wear both. It's not like one doesn't fit me where I won't wear it. So I kind of feel like I can go either way on these, and I know many of you have said the same. So let me know if you need assistance with sizing on those. The length of them fits me really good. I'm showing you wearing them with a sneaker, but for the styling video, I'll show you wearing them multiple different ways that you can style them with different footwear and whatnot. I think any of you will be totally fine going with your true to size. I would say, if anything, it depends on where you carry your weight. So if you're someone that carries a lot of your weight in your stomach, in your booty, you probably don't want to size down. Whereas for me, I am just very proportionate and not super curvy. So I have a little more wiggle room with sizing down. And that did give me a little bit more of that curvier look. So hopefully that's helpful for you in terms of sizing. You can't make a wrong decision because you have the ability to customize on the waistband. So if worst comes to worst, go with your true to size in leggings and just adjust on the little side strap there. Last but certainly not least, for pieces that I have to review, we have the Glam and Gym Organizer. This is the makeup bag of my dreams. I am so excited to use this. Bummed I didn't have it before Europe, but we'll definitely be using it for my upcoming travels. You have the option of this in black and the color bone. I love bone so much, but I went with black because I am so messy with makeup, which is why I don't have this filled up yet for this review video. So for this review video, I more so just wanted to highlight what you get in this bag, but please stay tuned. I am gonna film in short form version everything that I fit into my Glam and gym bag, and I will upload that to YouTube, TikTok, as well as Instagram, so you can find that in any of those places. So don't worry, I'm going to let y'all know what can fit in here because I am bougie when it comes to my toiletries and my makeup. Your girl needs options. I just turned 41. I need my skincare when I travel. Like, I need all my things. It's something I don't compromise with. So if I can actually fit all my stuff in here versus packing 3 bags with me, sold. Plus the price point, 100% worth it. You have a magnetic strap in the middle. So the magnet is that little button closure, very magnetic, easy to close. You open that up and then you unzip it in the middle, and then that opens up for you the first pouch. You basically have 3 pouches in here, and all these pouches on the side have a zipper compartment and or mesh compartments to tuck all your makeup or toiletries in. When we open up one of the other sides, you have another spot that has mesh pouches for you to insert anything you need in there. The opposite side is a heating pad. So if your heating tool fits in here, you can pack it in here with you. What's nice about it, I would have totally used this when I was still at the hospital because I'd always get ready at the gym. So I'd curl my hair, straighten my hair. And then I've got this hot tool. It's the last thing I've done, and I've got to go to my car. So I would literally just like walk out of the gym with my hot tool and like set it on the bottom of my car, which isn't very safe, you know? So this gives you that heating pad that you can actually lay your hot tool on. It's not going to melt anything. And when you're ready to leave, you can just tuck it in here. You just have to make sure your hot tool actually fits in here. Because I have such long hair, I have a lot of longer length hot tools. So I don't think mine will. It's about 12 inches long, so keep that in mind. I may actually invest in a smaller one that can fit in here though for that reason. And then, all right, so you have the last side that you open up, so many compartments, so much room for activities, where you have another zipper entire mesh pouch, followed by, I love that they did this for your brushes. You have the little elastic bands here that you can insert all of your makeup brushes, which to me is so important. I hate having to like just throw them in a bag. I love that I can actually put them on display in here. This bag opens up. It is huge, you guys. This is the biggest makeup bag we have ever seen. That's why you're seeing me hold it in a couple shots. It is this faux vegan leather with the matching branding on it. It's just stunning. It's so beautiful. I can't wait to fill it up, but I wanted to wait till I cleaned off my makeup so I can do a cute little video for you guys and show you everything I fit in here. So please stay tuned for that. That bag is 100% worth it. I have a makeup bag Jason bought me the other year from Revolve, which is way overpriced. It was like $100 makeup bag. This one's so much better. So I'm telling you right now, this bag is going to fly. Plus it's limited time. So definitely up there for a top pick for me. I mentioned the cruise socks you can get as well as the Poshknit scrunchies. There were some items I did not receive for this review, so I want to run through those real quick and give you my thoughts and opinions for sizing, most of which are return items. I want to start with the quilted SOS case. That is a brand new item. I didn't receive that in my PR package, but it's a 4 by 1.5 inch dimension faux leather matching that makeup bag, and it's essentially designed to throw in your lip gloss or your lipstick, which I actually am kind of kicking myself. I didn't request it, but because my lip gloss always gets sticky on the outside and then things in my purse get sticky. So to me, this is quite genius. Other people were saying you could put your pepper spray in there or tampons or anything you kind of want to just like tuck away. It also has that little clasp and clip for your keychain, so you can like clip it on a Buffbunny bag or your keychain wherever you want to put it. That's coming in black and bone, similar to the Glam and Gym organizer. All right, pieces I did not receive. We have Candy Wrap Sports Bra. We've known her, we've loved her for going on 2.5 years now. That's coming in one color. That's coming in Hushberry. I find that bra true to size. Many of you like to size up in it if you are bigger chested. That one does give you a really nice push-up effect if you've never tried it. Bloom Sports Bra coming back. That is a Newbury sports bra. Candy Wrap is also Newbury. Bloom is coming in Hushberry, lipstick red, and purple shadow. That's a beautiful higher cut sports bra, great for BTC, but ITBC, don't actually avoid this bra. It's so beautiful, very flattering, also looks cute as a lifestyle piece, like under a cardigan. It's a little bit longer line, but also great for workouts. So definitely don't skip on that one. She's real pretty. We have Revolution sports bra coming, which is one of my favorites. It was hard for me to not request that, but I can't request it all, and I always try to review the brand new items for you guys, but the Revolution sports bra is still a Karakuri #1 sports bra. It is that beautiful square neckline, strappy back detail. To me, she fits true to size. And the last item you will have from launch is your classic Legacy legging that you all love. That's also coming in purple shadow. No changes to our Legacy legging, Revolution sports bra, Bloom sports bra, or Candy Wrap sports bra, and those are all Newbury items. This is tough, you guys, but I'm gonna write down my top picks for you. And also, I'm definitely shopping this launch because I have so many favorites here, and this will just complete my Halloween Horror Nights wardrobe and make it very easy for me to shop. One of the things I love about Buffbunny collection, if you're an amusement park girly, theme park girl like myself, activewear is the best shit to wear to a theme park. Get yourself a belt bag, and literally these pieces are perfect because the activewear is so fashionable that people don't know you're wearing activewear, yet you're so freaking comfortable. It slays every time. So let me write my top picks. So I give you guys top picks based on what I love the most, but always keep in mind your preferences and how you may like things differently than myself, right? Damn, Gina, how many top picks is too many, you guys? I mean, honestly, this is a pretty big launch, right? It's really quite a big launch. So I don't know if I need to narrow this down, but here are my top picks. Let's go with activewear, like true activewear first. #1 pick is the Moto legging. I think it's so flattering, so stylish. It can be worn multiple different ways, just very Karakuri-esque. So for that reason, Moto leggings. #2 for activewear, I'm gonna say the ribbed notched bra and the cross waist ribbed leggings. I'm going to wear the crap out of that set. I would love to grab it in another color. I just think it's so beautiful. Most comfortable sports bra. Absolutely love that. Last one on the actual workout outfits, the Poshknit Scrunch legging. Absolutely love those leggings. I'm really excited for that new fabric. I think they're so comfortable. I love the color purple shadow, and I miss Rosa leggings. So that to me is like as close as we're gonna get. So I think that's a really great one to try out. Okay, for more lifestyle pieces, hands down the Curvy stretch cargo pants. They're just so flattering. I love the look of a tiny top and a baggy pant. That's just my vibe. Give me all the honey vibes or step up vibes. Like it just gives me that dancer look of a tiny top and baggy pants. Save the Last Dance. These are all my favorite early 2000 movies. So I love that fashion. Give me more of it. So the Curvy stretch cargos paired with the butter square neck crop. Do you have to get that top? No. If you're someone that doesn't like showing your arms, I know for me, we're moving into colder season. I may not wear that as much. So that one may be dictated by where you live. Lastly, the Poshknit wrap bodysuit. I mean, if I had to just choose one piece, it might be this frickin' bodysuit. I'm obsessed with it. I'd love to get it in the purple shadow too, but I think that might be extreme to have one bodysuit in 3 colors. I don't know. You guys can influence me on that one. The Poshknit wrap bodysuit is just freaking stunning. I love it. I can't stop wearing it. The Cruella free faux fur coat may not be for everyone, but we're never going to see it again from Buffbunny collection. So if you love their coats, you need a fur coat in your collection that's a faux fur coat. The price point is such a deal for the quality. It truly is. So I would grab that. Lastly, the Glam and Gym organizer as an accessory. The Glam and Gym organizer is something that I think so many of you women will get so much use out of. The fabric itself is so high quality, and I feel like it's going to travel very well too. Like, it's not super heavy and going to add a ton of weight to your luggage if you like to travel a lot. I think it's something that makes sense to be able to just pack everything in one compact bag: brushes, makeup, and toiletries. So yeah, those are all my top picks from this launch. I know it's a lot, you guys, but honestly, I love Halloween. I love dark colors, and this launch just really spoke to me. I don't think anyone's going to be surprised by that. I always give you my honest opinions and thoughts. That's why if you also think I'm being a picky bitch, it's because I just try to give you all the details, the good, the bad, all of it, so that you can make the best decision that works for you in your shopping experience. If you enjoy these reviews, do not forget to use code Kara, and please make sure you join me at the live launch party. It's going to be so much fun. It is my favorite time of the month to spend it all with you, to chit chat, kind of chill, try on the outfits, and get ready to shop together. This is just my favorite time of the year, so I would love to spend it with you. 2.5 hours before launch goes live here on YouTube. Giveaways every 15 minutes, $50 gift cards flying out. And don't forget, when you use my code, you get entered into my $1,000 giveaway. So 10 of you are also going to get a chance to win a $100 gift card to Buffbunny collection just by supporting me and using my code. Friends, I had so much fun reviewing this Halloween launch. I can't believe it's come full circle, and it's been a full year since 7 Deadly Sins. It is just so wild how time flies. This launch is incredible. I can't wait to hear what all your favorites are. And that's going to be it for me, guys. I will see y'all at the live launch party. Bye. You want to give me a hand picking up all this stuff? You want to help me? Useless. You're all useless. I think I'm supposed to do something with you. Before the Deadlift collection goes live, unlike this weirdo. Do pop up. Do I pop up or do I turn around? Really stumping me here.